Welcome to the City of Florissant Podcast, your go-to source for news, events, and stories from our beautiful community.
Hi, I'm Mayor Tim Lowery, and welcome to another edition of the Mayor's Podcast Show. With me today is David Graham.
Hey.
David Graham is a comedian, a Florissant resident, and I just as last show. So, Dave,
Yes.
tell us a little about yourself.
Well, my name is David Graham. I'm the only one in my family that's not famous.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all know my cousins, Instagram, Telegram, and Candygram.
Yes.
But I'm the only one that's not famous. But I've been blessed. I've been able to do some things in comedy. I'm known as America's Clean Comedian. I've been on Comedy Central's Comic Justice. I've been on ABC TV's America's Funniest People. I've been on America's Most Wanted 3 times.
Okay.
So that's
You weren't the one
that's
who's most wanted, were you?
Well, I'm usually the star of the show.
Okay.
When they have me
Sure.
on, I'm usually the star.
Gotcha.
But I played basketball in high school, college, and when I was a kid, I fell in love
Okay.
with the Flip Wilson show.
Okay.
I fell in love with comedy as it was being presented by a stand-up, and I said, "Man, looks like that guy's having fun." Man, look like he's having fun. So it kind of got me in trouble a little bit because I was that class clown guy. I will be honest with you. I was the class clown to end all class clowns.
Okay.
Seriously, I didn't care, man.
Your teachers appreciated it.
Yeah, because I could mimic every teacher, even the female teachers. I would get the voice, I would get the mannerisms, and I would, after she would scold somebody, I would stand up on my side of the class, and I would scold them in the same voice. And it was fun, but it got me some trouble sometimes, though.
So, being at your last show, I know it's not just about comedy either. You can sing a little bit, too.
Do a little singing from here and there. I was named in 2014 the #1 Lionel Richie tribute singer in America.
Really? Okay.
And it's by a company called Perfect Impressions Entertainment out of Springfield, Illinois. And we just did it here in Florissant at the Florissant Fall Festival. 2 hours of music, and it's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I get a chance to tell jokes, then I can come up and I can do some singing too. It's fun.
I got to admit, I knew that was there, but I did not know that you were going to be the one singing. I never made it there. I was busy that day, and I never made it over there.
You didn't know it was me?
I did not know it was you.
Well, we got to do it again.
We got to do it again. Let's go. Let's do it again. Let's go back on St. Francis Street.
A little warm.
Yeah. So your next show, let's talk about that a little bit. October
Yes, sir.
24th, it's 7:30 at the Florissant Performing Arts.
Yes. I plan on being there.
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah, I plan on actually showing up that night.
And who else is going to be there?
Nobody but me.
Yeah.
And this little bitty small television legend from the show Good Times, Jimmy JJ Dynamite Walker, whom I've known. Gosh, I've known Jimmy for 30 years.
Okay.
And we go back to Catch a Rising Star right here in St. Louis where I met him. He was the headliner. I was the doorman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm tearing tickets, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to get in comedy, so I said, I'm going to be the door guy so I can stand in the back and just watch the best do their thing. So I learned from so many guys, Richard, Jenny, different guys just all over the place, including Jimmy. And didn't really get a chance to really, really know him at that point, but we met again and worked together in 2001. And then we met again, and I actually booked him in a couple of shows in, I think it was 2013, and I was on that show as well. So that's when we became familiar with each other, and we knew just by name, hey, David Graham. Oh, yeah, hey, Jimmy Walker. Well, of course. So it's a lot of fun, and he's the nicest guy ever. Normally you get television legends, and they're not the nicest people.
Yeah, right.
Jimmy is the sweetest guy ever. Love him.
He's funny. Now, of course, I would imagine that people our age are going to know who he is.
Exactly.
Now,
Yep.
and I watched that show all the time as a kid myself. I'm sure you did
Exactly.
also.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure that people watch that show. It's everywhere.
Exactly,
Watch the show
yeah.
so you come in and really appreciate Jimmy.
Yeah, look at Good Times. Check out Jimmy. Jimmy is, if you don't know, he's JJ on the show, and I talk to him all. We probably talk. It's probably about once every couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. But like I say, he's a nice guy, as humble as you can imagine. Just a really good guy. He's still so funny. He's funny on the phone. He's funny at dinner. You know, he's just a good guy. And we are going to have a tag team that's going to be out of this world that night. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that he's just like you too. He's clean comedy.
Yes.
I mean, very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's all funny. It's all good time.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that really directed me to Jimmy, because when God gave me the opportunity to present clean comedy through Brian Paladin and in the City of Florissant, and I thank you so much for that, trusting me with this, I said, okay, let me get a roster of guys I can pull from. And I said, the last show of the year, which is this show coming up on the 24th, I'm going to get Jimmy. Because he's clean and I'm clean. I'm known as America's clean comedian, and there's certainly others, but that's my moniker. And Jimmy's going to come out, and we're going to have a really, really good time.
Is there anybody else at that show you want to talk about?
Yeah, Will O'Donnell is going to open the show. He was named funniest guy in St. Louis about 5 years ago. That's because I wasn't in St. Louis. That's right. No, I'm just kidding. Will, if you're looking, hey, Anyway, so Will is going to be the MC that night, and then Jimmy and I are going to we're going to have a meet and greet after the show. Jimmy's going to bring like T-shirts and sweatshirts with him, with his dynamite hat on, the cast of Good Times and all of that good stuff. And then I've got my little book.
Yep.
That I wrote, that I make available. It's a hilarious relationship book. Everybody is old enough to have an ex this or an ex that, right? So this book is my humorous journey on finding the one, right? And the thing about it is that since everybody's got an ex, my book is called The X Files.
Okay.
How nothing worked till I trusted God. And that's the truth, because I wanted to be married since I was 5 years old, Mayor.
Okay.
Because I watched my father, how we treated my mother.
Right.
I'm like, oh, man, I want to be for somebody like he is for mama. And I'll say, okay. Walked in kindergarten like Snoop Dogg at a house party. I'm like, hey, she's in here. I know my queen is going to be in here. I'm 5,
right,
and I'm looking, right? My mother picks me up from school one day, and I'm crying. She goes, what are you crying for? Because I'm never going to get married. She said, why do you say that? Because all the people that we know that are married and the people that we see on TV that's married, they all got the same last name. None of the girls in my class named Graham. This is going to be harder than I thought. So it was one of those things, and my mom was just like, you have got to be kidding me. So I finally, through college and all these things, I was an All-American in college in basketball, and I was just like, okay, this is where I'm going to find my queen. And I met Vanessa. She was so beautiful. But Vanessa had that one quality that I never wanted in a woman, a husband.
Oh, okay.
So that was not about to work out. But all of that contributed to who I am now. But those are the components of the book. The book is all my best comedy I put in that book, and it's all true stories. And chapter 9 has a gargantuan surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you gave me a copy of that book today, so I'll
Yes,
definitely have read it by the 24th of October. That's for sure.
That is definitely yours. You have the copy of the book with you?
Yes, I do.
You do? And the reason I say that is because I want people to know that it's for people who like comedy. It's for people who don't know that this thing can happen for them. If you look at the book cover, it is the wedding cake of life. There's the bride not knowing who her husband's going to be. This is the guy who's looking for a bride. That would be me. He's going through life, going through hope, challenge, struggle, faith, pain, faith, and he gets the glory when he finds her. 148 pages of lunacy as I take my reader by the hand through all the goofy stuff and the hilarious stuff that I went through. So,
and we probably all had that same path.
Oh boy,
yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah, everybody's got an X-file.
So you do a lot of traveling with your show, right?
That I do. Yes.
So you want to talk a little bit about that? Or
yeah.
Where you been lately?
I just finished shooting my very first comedy special, David Graham Kraken.
Okay.
And I'm very, very proud of it. It's on the Dry Bar Network, the Angel Network, which is comedy for everyone. All clean comedy, and that's the only way that I'll do it. I get a chance. I'm the headliner for the Norwegian cruise fleet.
Oh, okay.
And I've been on every ship that they've got. And I just signed a new deal with a larger agency, and they're going to put me on pretty much all the other ships. So I've been able to go to different places, Denmark, London, Lisbon, Portugal, places like that, Barcelona, Spain. Wow. And those are some of the places I've been. Most recently, did 2 7-day cruises where I'm the headline comedian, and I'm going 2 sea days, and then we're in Bermuda for 3 days, and then 2 C days back to New York. We pick up another group and we do the exact same thing. So coming up, I'm going to be at the Florissant Performing Arts Center on October 24th. The next day, I've got a church show that I'm doing in Indiana. And for churches, my show is called Don't Get Caught with Your Praise Down.
Okay.
And it's hilarious, it's funny, it's interactive, and we just have a good time with that thing. So we just have a good time no matter where I try to go, and I try to be the purveyor of fun.
Sounds like a great journey.
Oh, it's great. I can't believe that I'm doing it. I cannot believe.
So is there anything else you want to talk about the show? I mean, is there anything else that people should look forward to when they show up on the 24th? And the biggest thing is we want to sell that house out.
Guys, here's the deal. I grew up watching comedy and falling in love with comedy because I could watch it with my parents. Mm-hmm. You could watch the same stuff and laugh at the same stuff with your parents. Can't do that today unless it's got to be a Seinfeld, it's got to be a Jim Gaffigan or somebody that's clued into simply clean comedy. But by and large, you can't have parents, kids right there together laughing at the same stuff.
Right.
If you come to the Clean Comedy Cavalcade in Florissant, Missouri, at the Florissant Performing Arts Center, that's exactly what you're going to get. We keep it 16 and above simply because, not because of content, but simply because you'll get a 7-year-old going, "Hey, Mom, I thought we were going to McDonald's," right? And I can't have him stealing my punchline.
Right,
okay?
Right, I got you. Yep, absolutely.
But we want people to come out. This is the alternative to the other kind of comedy. This was my dream, to put this out there for a community that would come and take advantage of these guys who are committed to doing clean comedy like myself and have been doing it for years. I'm 23 years full-time at this thing, and I've been extremely, extremely blessed. And I know that clean comedy could be appreciated. I think when you do clean comedy, you have to be, somebody asked me, well, how would you describe your comedy? Being clean. I said, well, my comedy is kind of like T-ball. I put my joke on the tee, I let the audience hit it out.
Right.
Because I'm not going to sit and really spit in God's face with bad language because I've got something going on in my life, or I'm not really funny and I need that as a crutch.
Right.
Now, there are some guys that are off the scale funny that don't need it as a crutch, that still use it anyway. I don't criticize them. That's the way they paint. This is the way I paint. Rembrandt cannot tell Picasso how to paint.
Now, I'll tell you what, like I said, I was at your last show, and it's extremely entertaining, and it's definitely
Thank
a clean
you.
show. And like I said, you really bring it for the audience. You really do. You do a great job. Like
Thank
I said,
you.
you had a little singing to it, which is you got a great voice. And
Thank you.
I understand you got some other talents too. Your tribute band.
The Lionel Richie Experience. Okay, we do that all over the Midwest, and I just got signed Monday, 3 days ago, to do the Lionel Richie Experience on cruise ships all over the world.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to be doing the ballads, the Truly, the 3 Times a Lady, the Say You Say Me, those kind of things, also the up-tempo stuff. So we're going to put together a whole show, and it's going to be on the high seas. So I get to be Lionel Richie.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, it's going to be fun. It's already fun just thinking about it. They've got a team of arrangers on it putting together the musical charts. Okay. So they're going to email it to wherever they're going to send me, and the band will already know it before I even get on the plane.
So do you mix some comedy into that also?
Actually, no. We try to keep them separate because I want to just give my all to a certain discipline. Mm-hmm. So if I'm going to sing, "Girl, tell me only this, that I have your heart for always and you." So when I do that, I don't want to be thinking, okay, the next joke I'm going to do is about the grocery store, that kind of thing. I want to be able to give my all
Keep
to
focused.
my audience.
Stay focused.
Yeah,
Stay focused on your thing.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. That's right. David Graham here, guys. Make sure you come out to the Clean Comedy Cavalcade October 24th. Do not make me come looking for you.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate your show.
God bless you.
Thank you, my friend. Yes. That concludes another edition of Florissant Podcast Show. We are Florissant Strong.